Listen, there are different overlapping sort of explanations as to why these meme stocks are gaining so much attraction, but you think it partly has to do with these rising stock influencers. Who are they, and why are they getting so much attention?
Definitely. Well, I think they're people like, we saw Roaring Kitty, right? They're these big influential members of communities online, whether that's Reddit, different forums. I mean, there are Facebook groups, Telegram groups, and a lot of people in these groups, especially young people, look to these large, well followed and well-known influencers that kind of make bold claims about specific companies, either for or against.
Yeah, there's Roaring Kitty, who went from just, everyday guy to now someone everyone watches on Wall Street Bets. But then you could also argue Elon Musk, Chamath Palihapitiya, among others. They've sort of joined that conversation that is still happening online. But here's my question. Does the focus, from your reporting, does the focus stay on the names like GameStop? Or do you think at some point they exit stage right and we see sort of the focus evolve to other companies? And if so, which ones?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, meme stocks have been around for a while. You mentioned Elon and Chamath, also both huge influencers. And what's popular in this community is kind of ironic stocks. So they love, BlackBerry, Nokia. They love to bring back these we saw a little boost in AMC also around the GameStop stuff. It's really playing on nostalgia, and it's kind of sometimes a joke, like, wouldn't it be funny if this kind of defunct company that we all knew from our childhood had some kind of resurgence? So I think those are ones that people seem interested in.
Yeah, and people may not realize, just looking at that data from ThinkTime, it also SPACs, right? These blank check companies that bring some of the hottest startups to the public market, like Opendoor. They've also been a big topic of interest on Wall Street Bets. And I'm wondering whether you think it's because they're backed by some of these prominent names, even A-Rod this week, Shaquille O'Neal, Colin Kaepernick. These are just some of the prominent names, celebs really, that have backed SPACs.
Absolutely. And I think these types of companies, SPACs have been such a huge point of conversation on the internet. And also, I think that celebrity names add to this allure and virality and conversation. A lot of these celebrities also have, hugely influential online followings. And you're seeing things, I wrote about even a TikTok house that went public earlier this year, and its stock has gotten a bump also from online conversation. So I think any way that a company can kind of tap into virality, conversation online, hype, whether that's using an influencer, a financial influencer, or a celebrity, seems to be a working strategy.
It may be a working strategy. It's a good way to market, right, these companies, but there's also a danger to it too, potentially, right?
Yeah, first of all, it's hugely volatile. Online hype is very fickle. You have also bots at play. There's lots of ways that the internet conversations and hype can be manipulated. It's a risky move. None of these are kind of long term. People say they're holding to the moon with GameStop, but often a lot of these retail investors are really just looking for short term wins. So, I don't know if it's necessarily the best long term strategy, but certainly good for building hype.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.